Hey everybody, welcome back to Redefining Retros channel. It is Adam again. Sophia's in the background. Hello. And if you keep up with the channel, you know that I bought this beautiful Chase Iceman from the Professor Xavier's School of Gifted Children. I think pretty sure that's what it's called. Set. I love this figure. Oh, enough that I put him out of frame to start off with. Backdrop, Ed Pisker. Read him. That's the Grand Design Volume 3. Keep one sealed up just to keep it nice and fresh and have the other one back there, the individual copies. But yeah, let's read Iceman real quick. This actually, let me start by saying this is something I'm going to do on the channel, a series called Thematic, Schematic. Just do a theme team of new figures that I get and ones that I want to see thematically. Because like I said, I'm not too much of a meta player, casual, and I like to see themes. And so let's see who we have. We have Iceman with the Age of Apocalypse and X-Men keywords. So I can go a couple different ways with this, X-Men or Age of Apocalypse, depending on the figures that I have. Me, I'm a huge fan of, well, a couple of these figures. One guy that's in the background, but you can't have an Age of Apocalypse team without homeboy here, the Apocalypse. The 59A from the House of X set. We do have the Prime. I just couldn't make the teams, the points work. This is going to be a 400 point team, actually 395, so I could throw on a 5 point object if I wanted to. But thematically, I had like the web shooters that I think are 5 points. I know the Venom symbiote's 4, so I could throw one of these guys in a symbiote suit if I wanted to, but I don't want to break theme. But yeah, Iceman. A couple things that he has are these revenge tokens, which are really cool when it comes to these chases in this set. And he's just pretty much going to be my carrier and flyer with some, let's look at the back of his card. He drops off these clones, and then he's going to be played at 60 points. So he's going to have some sidestep, and he's going to have some ESD on there. Let's actually open up his cards and look at the clones. These clones are nasty. Sidestep with shape change. He does have some phasing teleport and pulse wave. Ignore some of those powers that people have. And then enhancement if he's getting close. Pretty cool figure. I really like him. I want to play him against... I have actually another theme team that I have in mind. And I'll probably play against these two. Or those two against each other, I should say. Here's Apocalypse 59A. He just does everything, doesn't he? He is going to be played at the 75 point starting line, but still, that's pretty nasty. Outwit and shape change down there. Got some sidestep. His power, his traded is when he dies. He can come back and he's protected pulse wave. And then leadership. Traded leadership. Can't go wrong there. And then everybody who shares the X-Men or Horsemen keywords. Now, there are Horsemen of Apocalypse and Horsemen. I don't know if there's an errata. Let's to say that the keywords are the same, because they really should be the same. I should have looked that up before I did the video, but I'm more worried about the figures than the erratas. He has Penetrating Psychic Blast, Steel Energy, and a Giant Reach 3. Pretty nasty. I was watching some of the Clicks Cup, and that Absolute Carnage that has Giant Reach 3. Oh my god, he's nasty. We played with him, but just how people utilize that Giant Reach. Giant Reach 3 is amazing. Yeah, he'll be played at 75 points. And so there are the first two figures. Now, when I think of Apocalypse, kind of just covered up his face, I think of Mr. Sinister as well. And this is the Chase version of Mr. Sinister. Actually, I think it was the second Chase we pulled when we got back into Heroclix. Agamotto was the first. Yeah, so he'll be played at 100 points because there's no other choice but to play him at 100 points. Let's see. That's his only starting line. Excuse me. He has shape change traded. He also has the revenge token. So what happens with that is a couple characters do a couple different things. He modifies his attack and damage +1. And then when he KOs an opposing character with a token revenge and remove all those revenge tokens off that person, roll a d6, and then for each, if somebody with a revenge token kills him, they take penetrating damage on a 5 or a 6. So not too bad. Kind of a revenge. Has some stealth and sidestep, and then running shot, sidestep. He's Fortunately, not a flyer. He doesn't really do that too much. He's, God, that's so nice. If you haven't read the Age of Apocalypse storyline, or at least seen the cartoon of it, it's so sick. It's kind of like the Days of Future Past cartoon that the original animated series did. Actually, I think it was like the first couple episodes. They're so nice. Factor X. I want that Cyclops so bad. I love the long-haired Cyclops. That's so cool looking. But yeah, Mr. Sinister. So right now we're at 60 points, 75, and 100. Now we are going to need another flyer in this team to carry around. And that's where Archangel comes in. Another Horseman of Apocalypse. He should have Horseman here. I don't know why he doesn't. This is the suit he gets when he gets all buffed up by Apocalypse. Also gets the... Oh no, he doesn't do the... It's a different set. He doesn't do the Revenge tokens. He does, at the beginning of the game, choose an opposing character with a highest point value. At the beginning of your turn, if Archangel is within range and line of fire, which is 5, click him to number 11 where he gains charge and I think super strength and battle fury. And he can only target the chosen character, and at the end of your turn, return him to the noted click number that he started on before you turned him. So he's okay here. He got some running shot, penetrating psychic blast, and some invincible. That's not invulnerability. My bad. When Archangel moves at least 5 squares in a direct path, he can use sidestep and energy shield deflection until your next turn. Pretty nasty. He has advanced movement. Pretty happy. I just wanted a couple flyers to be able to move around. And last but not least, because she is pretty sick, is Jean Grey. I love that sculpt. That's pretty freaking cool. Is she nasty? So put her over here. She has the revenge tokens. When Jean Grey attacks a character with one or more tokens named Revenge, modify attack and damage +1. When Jean Grey is KO'd, you may choose an opposing character with a token named Revenge and remove all those tokens and roll that many d6s. For each roll of 5 or 6, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. I like to have 3 of those. I have an Apocalypse that comes back after being KO'd. I have the does he have the X-Men team ability? Of course he does. Who else has the X-Men team ability on here? Nope. Nobody? Oh, shite. Okay, there's Jean Grey. So she might be a siphon for Apocalypse if the game gets too low. Or too far and Apocalypse is too low. She has penetrating psychic blast and telekinesis, normally as free. Telekinesis normally or as free. If Jean Grey uses telekinesis as free, her range becomes 3 and replace 6 with 3 in the text of the power. So she can move about and then use telekinesis just for 3, which is pretty cool to get Apocalypse up close, get anybody with some revenge tokens. Say you can't do a running shot, move about the board. Her range, normally it would be 3. She has 8 range if you were just to use it, because you can use it both normally or as the free action. Get a 1 barrier as free, but to produce just 1. And then she be played at the 60 point mark as well. So we have 100 with Archangel. We have 60 with Iceman, 75 with Apocalypse, 100 with Mr. Sinister, and 60 with Jean Grey. So she'll have some running shot. She'll have the penetrating psychic blast and telekinesis as free. Try to keep her as a support. And then her defensive power is that barrier. And not bad. And then she has willpower and outwit. Well, only outwit on the first style, though. For 60 points, though, it's not a bad support character. But yeah, that's my Age of Apocalypse team. My theme team that I have going on that's really centered around Iceman right here. He used the chase that I bought a couple weeks ago and did a review of them last week, and I really enjoy them. So this team, which I'm pretty happy with, will be going up against another team from a country in Africa. Let's just say that. And it's pretty awesome. I don't know what could it be, but yeah, it's a pretty awesome team that I put together. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, let me know what you think. These are all figures that I had. I did have a Colossus, I think, that has he was the I think he was one of the Horsemen of Apocalypse, and I don't have the Cyclops and I don't have the Wolverine. But yeah, these are the ones that I have, and I think they're pretty cool together. If I could have fit the Apocalypse Prime on here instead of the regular Apocalypse, which, hey, buddy, we love you, but that Apocalypse Prime is a primo. Yeah, tell me what you think down below. Oh man, depth of perception, pretty bad when it comes to looking at the camera. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.